Welcome back to episode 6 of Poor Decisions here on 92.1 WGHN. I am your host, Jesse Bruce. As always, I'm being joined by Chris Weavers from the J.Dub's Empire. Of course, the restaurant is down there at 6 North 7th Street, and then the wine shop is at 705 Washington. And Chris and I are doing something very special. We have a guest joining us, and we know
so exciting.
I know. We know something about her, but we don't know a lot. Okay, so this is going to be very, very exciting. We have Melissa Meyers joining us, and Melissa is with MMG Wealth Management. They are the folks who own our suite where the radio station is, and you and I were talking about, wouldn't it be fun if we had somebody on, and we just drank with them, and we sort of know them, but we don't know them, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Melissa, you volunteered right away.
I sure did. I'll never turn down a chance for some wine and good company, of course.
Well, that's what we like to hear. All right, Chris is going to start talking about some wine. She's going to pour some wine. And we will drink the wine. We will talk about the wine. We will pair the wine with something that she has from her establishments. Then we talk about how that makes that taste. And then we just sort of wander off on various directions. And we always feature 3 wines each week. Every wine we talk about is available up at the wine shop. Melissa looks terrified. We're going to have a good time with her. All righty. All right, Chris.
It'll be okay.
What is our sub-theme going in?
Well, our loosely based sub-theme is rosé all day.
Rosé all day.
Hence my shirt. Did you see my shirt?
Oh,
it says rosé all day.
Rosé all
We're
day.
going to rosé all day. Rosé is a beautiful pink wine, and it's not to be confused with white Zinfandel.
Okay.
Friends don't let friends drink white Zin.
I gotcha.
White Zin is a gross, sweet byproduct of the red Zin that Gallo made famous and very cheaply. Okay. And it's so very different from beautiful, elegant rosés like we're going to have today.
Okay.
These are dry. These are fruity. They've got a little bit of tannin. That's what is the pink color in them. Rosés are made from red grapes that they leave on the skins for just a very short period of time.
Okay.
That gives them the pink hue, and it gives it a little bit of structure and tannin body to it. And they are lovely, especially on a beautiful day like today.
Yeah. Do you mean gross like ooh or gross like large amount?
Ew. Sorry if I'm hurting anybody's feelings, but white Zin is not to be consumed, in my humble opinion.
Gotcha. Wouldn't find that any out there at the palatial estate. No white Zin.
I do not carry any white Zin.
No white Zin. No white Zin. If you like white Zin, get to stepping. Ain't your thing. Okay.
Go to the gas station.
All right. We've got them uncorked. They've been breathing. Let's get soused. What's going on?
Maybe Melissa can pour us a little snort each while I talk.
And
First,
it's a beautiful bottle.
Isn't that gorgeous? It's called Summer in a Bottle. It's a French rosé from the Provence region in France. They make the best rosés. Typically, the varietals, I don't know in this one because it didn't tell me, and it doesn't say on the bottle, but they're typically Grenache, Cinsault, a little bit of Syrah, and some other various varietals. But it's a beautiful shade of pink. The bottle is, it's like silk screened with gorgeous, colorful flowers and birds and stuff. And we sell the Sam Hill out of this one, especially this time of year.
This looks like the inside of Purple Rain. The album Purple Rain, because remember on
Does
the
it?
Yeah, no, because
I didn't have the album. I had like the cassette.
on the cover it's Prince and the Motorcycle, but on the inside he has all these floral patterns.
Summer in the Bottle, in a bottle, is paired with our Traverse City salad.
Yes.
That is a salad of field greens with dried cherries, feta cheese, onions. Looks like some pecans and some grilled chicken. And I brought some balsamic vinaigrette. Jesse, do you have our first aid kit with our forks and stuff?
I do right here, our first aid kit.
All right, well, let's taste first.
All right. This, I've never had a smell like this of all the stuff that you brought in. This is very, very strong. I'm getting very tart white pear.
It is beautiful.
It's strong.
It's very fruity.
To me, it seems really smooth. Mm-hmm. And maybe a hint of citrus. I was getting almost like a Sauvignon Blanc.
Citrus, peach, pear, tangerine, floral notes, all of that. Yes, you are all 100% correct. Okay. Now we'll taste it.
Very viscous, nice legs.
Cheers.
To absent friends. Here we go. Oh, now that was a surprise.
Isn't that bright
nice.
and fresh?
Very. Oh, and first of all, it goes good with the day, with the weather.
It does.
No sting, no ethanol burn.
Nope.
Very fruity. Boy, I almost get. I don't want to say apple, but it's kind of got that when it approaches your taste buds, you kind of get that apple flavor, but it's not full-on apple taste.
Nope.
She be mysterious.
The acidity's great, too.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what you're getting. Well, what are you getting, Melissa?
I'm getting that this is a great poolside wine.
Definitely a porch pounder.
Yes. Yes.
Patio pounder, pool pounder.
Pool pounder.
All of the above.
Yeah.
Well, the tasting notes say that it's got polished minerality, crisp coastal freshness, and playful acidity.
Oh.
I would agree to all that.
Okay. All right.
It's beautiful.
I would agree with that.
I could drink the hell out of that.
Yeah. I could. That would be, it's Wednesday afternoon and, pretty soon you'd be looking down. It's like, oh, it's already Friday. No, that's but that's the thing. It's light because sometimes we have a wine and it's just heavy. Like we were having this discussion off air about if Led Zeppelin were wines and, they would either be very, very light or they'd be very, very heavy. This would not be a cashmere wine. This would not be a When the Levee Breaks wine.
Nope.
This would be a very light, refreshing. I could almost do a physical activity and then drink this wine after and feel like I'm refreshing myself. We're going to pair it with the salad. This is the Traverse City salad.
Traverse City salad with balsamic vinaigrette.
Do you want me to hand you some utensils?
Yes, hand us some utensils.
All right, I will.
From our utensil
trailer kit, survival
first
kit.
aid kit. Survival kit.
Survival
yes,
kit.
That's it today.
Now,
Make
Melissa, are you
we
having
don't
fun
run
so
out of
far?
stuff.
This is really fun.
Okay. She's like, my 3:30 canceled. I'm so excited. Okay. All right.
Seems like this wine has a little effervescence. Is there
That
just a little
is-
smidge of that?
That's called, what is it called, Jesse?
Oh crap. Effervescence. Wait a minute. We talked about this. Oh, it's poking on my tongue.
Yes,
It's poking on my tongue.
yes. That actually isn't effervescence. It's, I drip dressing on my leg. It's the acidity that makes it pokey on your tongue.
Well, that's good right there. Now we have a little pokey on the tongue.
We got a party.
Lots and lots of things happening here.
Tell us what's happening.
Going back to 8th grade science class, we have some vinegar in play there with the wine, and you have that acidic. But when it hits, and I had it with the chicken and a little bit of the lettuce and the onion, when it hits, it makes like a big bloom flavor, and it really brought out the juiciness of the chicken, and very, very enjoyable. It was that's a perfect pairing.
That's lovely.
Yes.
And the acidity in the dressing, if you taste the wine again after you have that dressing, the wine doesn't taste quite as acidic. Not that it was bad, but it just changes it. It just brings the acidity down and just kind of mellows the wine out a little bit.
Now, Melissa, you've seen how we do it. What did it taste like?
It was kind of like a little bit of an explosion, especially with the feta. But then a piece of the cranberry. Was it cranberries? Yeah, it kind of smoothed it out in a different way because of the sweetness of the cranberry.
Actually, they're cherries,
Oh,
but I couldn't talk because I just shoved a bunch in my yapper.
yeah.
Sun-dried somethings.
Well, cherries because it's Traverse City.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Look at me
yes.
putting that public school education to work. Okay.
Good work.
So Chris and I have a guest here. We have Melissa Meyers. She's with MMG Wealth Management, and they are the folks. They own our suite where the radio station is. Now, just kind of tell people what you do first. That I have a question I wanted to ask you. So you go first. So just tell people what you do.
He's starting to giggle already.
Well,
so
now this is a chance for you just to plug the bit. Just tell people what you do.
Well, what we do is we help people get their money and their values aligned so that they can live their ideal lifestyle and be a blessing to others.
Okay.
And we do that with financial planning and investments and being the financial point person in their lives, because a lot of times people don't want to do the heavy lifting, so we do that. And then they get to focus on things like poolside wine or lawn mowing.
Okay. Well, I remember because when we found out you were going to buy the building that we were in, and Mike came in, he said, "You remember you interviewed Melissa Meyers?" I said, "Yes." And he said, "She's the one who's going to buy the building." And I said, "Oh, okay." And he kind of explained how things were going to be laid out, and I'm like, "That's fine with that." And then I got to thinking, I said, we have a habit around here where we drink during the day and we get a little loosey-goosey. I said, "Are we still allowed to do that?" And Mike goes, "I sure as hell hope so." Because I was thinking about that. It's like, because you have serious people coming in here to handle your money, and then here's this large, goofy man drinking wine at 2:00 on a Tuesday afternoon. But that didn't bother you. You were okay with that.
That's okay, and there's a reason you have this office.
That's right. Well, because it's just
You get a little rowdy later.
We can't
on
get a little
in the
rowdy
show.
in here. So yeah, okay. Well, I always wondered about that, because it's just like at some point somebody had to say to you, the strange man on the radio does strange things, and they can get a little loud or whatever like that. But no, it's worked out wonderfully. Your staff has been very, very wonderful. I love talking to them every day when I come in. We have a great time, and it's just it's a cool partnership.
When we're getting silly over here, can you hear us?
Not
in the
really.
office
Once in a
next
while, I
door?
hear a little jolt of music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do know, for example, upstairs, Jennifer's up there. And when I've played stuff, she'll know. Speaking of Zeppelin, because I remember one time back when we had this used to be a rock studio, and back when we were doing the request show, I played Heartbreaker, Live and Love and Made, and I know she likes that song, and so she could hear that bum ba 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 bum.
She knew it from the beat.
Right, and so then she messaged me. She's like, "You're playing Heartbreaker, aren't you?"
I would love that. Can I have an office here?
Yes, if you
My
like.
office sucks. You've been into it. It's in the basement.
Yeah, well, because we were talking here earlier, just speaking of offices and stuff, and Melissa, this is what I mean when we just get off the point.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Buckle up.
So, well, no, because I was looking through my Facebook, and back when I did the morning show many moons ago, and I did my 1,000th morning show back when I was probably about 150 pounds bigger than I am now, and I had a huge tuxedo on. There's a picture of you and me in this huge tuxedo, and I look like the Penguin from Batman, and you're this tiny little thing, and we did the show up there, but we were looking around, and you said, "Oh, my office is in the basement." If I remember, you had this, it was like out of a movie, you had this long stairway that went down into the basement, and like there was, well,
And you had to duck, I'm sure.
I did.
Otherwise, you would have.
Yeah, but it was just all, it was just, I'm like, of all the places to have an office, but that's just the way it was, and that's the way it was when you got it, right?
That's the way it was when I got it. And there's really nowhere else to put an office. It's a good place if there's really a bad tornado or something.
I would imagine so.
Because you've seen that. Did you see the ceilings in there?
Yeah.
It's concrete with rebar in there.
Yeah.
And all the liquor is stored down there.
Well, there you go. Chris is going to tell us the rosé we just had, and then we're going to take a break, and we'll come back with more here in just a second. But what was the one we just had?
That is Summer in a Bottle, French rosé from the Provence region. That's where some of the finest rosés are made, and you can taste the quality in this one. This one is in the beautiful silkscreen bottle. It's gorgeous, not only visually, but palate-wise. $29.99, I believe.
Sticking with our theme of affordable wines, because I know sometimes you and I
Yes.
talk, I think some people think, well, I can't get a wine because it's going to be like $120 or something like that. And, everything we've talked about has always been around this $20 price point.
And this one's actually expensive, comparatively speaking.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
And the next couple are quite a bit less money, but not less in quality.
That's right.
We've got a great lineup today.
All right. We do. We
I
do.
have a question. So
Yeah.
you said this is from Provence. What grape makes this wine? And are all rosés made from the same core?
Generally, they're made from Grenache, Syrah, Cinsault, a little bit of Mourvedre sometimes. But I couldn't find the exact cépage in this one. Cépage is a fancy word for the grapes that make up the wine.
Not seepage. I learned that. I learned that in
Not
episode
seepage,
1.
for the love of Pete.
Yes.
So I would say this is probably Grenache, Syrah, and a little bit of Cinsault, which is what most rosés are, except for the ones we have coming up. These are very different rosés. So it'll be fun to compare and contrast.
All righty. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back, and we're going to compare, and we're going to contrast, and we're going to consume here on Poor Decisions on 92.1 WGHN, and available in podcast form at WGHN.com/poor-decisions in just a moment.
Detroit Tiger Baseball on 92.1 WGHN is brought to you by Formally Informal DJ and MC Service. Owned and run by our own Jesse Bruce, this service helps couples with everything from music at their wedding, ceremony to the last dance, and having Jesse, who is also an ordained minister, perform the wedding and file the license. Events with Jesse and Formally Informal DJ and MC Service are lively, heartfelt, unforgettable, and affordable. Search Formally Informal DJ and MC Service on Facebook, and let's go Tigers.
Welcome to Poor Decisions here on 92.1 WGHN. I'm your host, Jesse Bruce, being joined by Chris Weavers from the J.Dub's Empire. Of course, the restaurant is up there at 6 North 7th Street, and then the wine shop is at 705 Washington. We have a special guest joining us today. We have Melissa Meyers. She is with MMG Wealth Management. It's her company, and they are the folks who own the suite where the radio station is. And I've learned that they're okay with us drinking in their business, so we greatly appreciate that. So thank you very much.
Thank you for that.
And Melissa is being a sport here, and,
And thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Sorry about our
language.
cussing like sailors.
Yeah. She kind of, because I think people have gathered. Chris and I we can get a little salty, and
Just a wee
We're
bit.
just used to it. That's the way we are. And then we bring in somebody new. But you're cool.
I'm cool.
You're cool. And we're up to rosé number 2.
Rosé number 2 is Touraine.
Touraine?
Yes. Touraine is the region. It's in the Loire Valley in France.
Oui, oui.
Remember Mary Taylor? We had a couple of reds by her. She's an importer. This is also a Mary Taylor wine.
Oh.
So it's in the Loire Valley. And the varietals there's some indigenous French ones that I'm going to butcher, but we'll try. 20% Grollo, 20% Pincau du Daunis.
I took French in high school. You want me to read that?
I did too, but I can't even do those.
Oh.
20% Gamay, 20% Malbec, and 20% Cab Franc.
I know Melbeck is right.
So we have.
You got that right.
Thank you. But actually, it's called Côte in France.
Côte.
So I'm surprised.
Côte.
No, no E on the end. It's just
Côte.
COT with
Okay.
that little triangle above the O.
Why did you take French in high school? I took it so I wouldn't have to take art.
I don't remember why I took it. It was so long ago.
How much do you remember?
Oui, maman, mais j'ai tout dit, les maths aussi. Pulled that right out of my
Yeah, there
rear
you go,
end.
there
We had to memorize these little blurbs, these little conversations.
Yeah.
And that says, yes, Mom, but I'm studying my math as well.
Oh.
Because the kids were in the room making noise, and that's how it started out. Kel, Bree, what's that noise? And then there was some
Hell,
other
you
stuff
remember
I
more than
don't
I
know.
do.
Oh, my gosh.
I
don't know.
remember little things. Like I remember how they did numbers. Like Quatre Van Die's Noof is 99. It's 4 times 20 plus 19. I remember that because that's so goofy how they did that.
remember that.
Or Les Ar-
Did you take French?
You took French? There you go. Or Les haricots verts is green beans.
Yep.
Pomme de terre is potato because it's the apple of the earth.
Yep.
Gosh, I remember just quirky little things. I do know the numbers. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf, dix, onze, douze, treize, quatorze, quinze, seize. So we have some. But
Touraine Rosé.
Touraine Rosé. I got all wound up with my French lessons in school. Okay. It's a lovely pink. Let's take a smell. Okay. Now that is a little different than the first one.
Oops, I was going to drink already, but let me smell it a little bit further. Yes, it is very different.
There's no right or wrong answers in wine unless
No.
it's white zin. There you go. There's our shirt. Sell the hell out of that thing.
I love
Go over to Vidines, have them print it.
Oh, I love it. Put my logo on.
Yeah, that's right. There's no right or wrong.
Love it.
I bet
Mike
you-
Verdine, are you listening?
Yes, I bet you could sell
Work
a couple.
something up.
There's no right or wrong in wine except for white zin. Okay.
Love it.
I get a very earthy, almost sweet.
I can smell that.
Earthy
What do
sweet.
you get, Melissa?
Floral sweet, like
Yeah,
Yeah.
springtime blossoms.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
definitely.
And
Honeysuckle.
it's just different. It's just different.
It's almost like you could wear it as a perfume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd wear that.
Let's take a taste. Oh,
This is bigger
yes, it is
than
bigger.
the last one.
Totally different. Now, see, that's the amazing thing about wine and in the mystery and the chemistry of wine, in that you take a smell and you're thinking to yourself, okay, well, it's got that smell, and it might not be a smell that really appeals to you, but then you take a taste, you're like, wow, not
That's
expecting
lovely.
it. So again, let's do our analogy of the gal at the bar. This would be the gal at the bar. She, as my mother would say, might not have a nice handbag, but she's got a good personality. She's got a good
Yep,
personality.
yep.
Yeah.
But in a good way.
in a good way. In a good way.
This is a good, big, bold
yeah.
rosé, and it's very different from the Provence one. That's Provence.
Exactly.
This is Touraine, which is the Loire Valley, and the terroir makes all the difference.
Yes.
And you can taste it
Yes.
in the wine.
Yes. Yeah. It's got more burn.
What were
than
you
the
going to say, Melissa?
Oh, I like a fruit. Maybe strawberry.
Strawberry.
Yeah.
Strawberry for sure.
Yeah.
A little bit of raspberry.
Yeah.
I
And
think
you're-
this is a wine, if you didn't like wine, that you could try this one as the first go
Yeah.
and be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's nice and
No,
fresh
it's
and
nice.
bright, and it's got a little more body and texture than
Mm-hmm.
the other one because the grapes that they use are bigger, bolder red grapes like Malbec and Cab Franc, and the other ones I can't pronounce, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
we're not going to go there. That's lovely.
Yeah.
So we're
No.
going to pair this. Oh, keep going.
No, I was going to say very, very palatable. I like your point too about somebody who's new to wine, because I think we got into this in episode 1 about your first experiences with wine. It's a gateway wine.
Yes.
There you go.
And I use that term often in the wine shop.
Gateway wine.
There's a lot of gateway wines.
Gateway wines. Lot
And
of
rosé is definitely one
Yeah,
of
that's
them.
right.
This one in particular.
Okay, so what are we having with this?
We are having seared sesame tuna. It's coated with sesame seeds, seared rare, and it's served with a honey soy sauce, pickled ginger, and wasabi. For the full experience, I would dip the tuna into the honey soy. A little of that wasabi goes a long way. It will blow your sinuses out if you take too much.
Okay, sounds good. Well, let's. Oh, there's that pop.
Nobody dare take the wasabi?
Sometimes it makes me sneeze.
It can.
Oh, wow. Now that was cool as hell. Okay, so what this did, so I had the bite of the tuna, and I think a lot of people know I'm not necessarily a seafood kind of guy, which when you're married to an Asian lady is not necessarily to your advantage. So I took a bite, and I swallowed, okay? And then it was, it went down the hatch, okay, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And then all of a sudden, boom, there was just like this wonderful feeling in my mouth. It was amplified. It was definitely amplifying the fish, but it wasn't making it to the point where it was unbearable. For somebody who does not like fish, I would eat this. I'll put it to you that way.
It has a steak-like texture.
Yeah.
I do too. I'm not a fish eater myself.
No.
But the only fish that I will eat is our seared sesame tuna and our blackened salmon.
There you go.
Which I will feature in upcoming episodes because it's so good.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. And it's refreshing. And it's like, I got to imagine this is kind of good for you too, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
See, we're trying to promote some health on this show.
Make it?
Yes, she
I
did.
used to work with Kathy
Really? Where?
a long time ago, 30 years ago, in South Haven.
Oh, no
Oh,
kidding.
really?
A place that no longer exists. It was called Three Pelicans.
No kidding. Yes, she made this.
Shout out, Kath. The world is so small. And Kathy has made requests when we used to play the Devil's music on the request show. Yeah.
She loved that show.
The world is so small. Everybody did. Everybody. We were really ahead of our time.
It was so fun.
It was. We were really ahead of our time.
Did you get the wasabi, Jesse?
Well, I'll give it a shot.
Try the whole experience.
The wasabi. How hot is the wasabi?
Depends
You say as you
on
spit in your hand.
Well, it was a lemon seed. Thanks for calling me out on the radio. It was a lemon seed. It's hotter than hell if you take too much.
All right, well,
so take a tiny.
All right. I have never ever had wasabi
You
before.
like horseradish?
It's fair.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
It's like horseradish on
Should
steroids.
I dip it in that too, or no? Just take the
Take the whole. Well,
Yeah,
just
with a
don't
little-
rinse off the wasabi though.
Oh, okay.
It was a little late. In
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
Oh. Hello. How are you?
It makes the wine a little bit sweeter
Whoa.
and cools the wasabi heat.
How's your mother? Your father working? Good Lord, that was a little kicky there.
Yep.
But you know what? It was still pretty good. I couldn't handle much of that wasabi. I
No.
couldn't
It's a lot.
no dollop at all.
But
No.
it keeps you coming back for more.
It does.
Yes.
It
I
does.
kind of want it. Yeah. I kind of want a little more of that.
It
Not
does.
too much, but a little more.
Okay. So, Melissa, Chris and I often use metaphors of music and when we talk about wines. What kind of music do you like to listen to?
I like everything. I don't have a particular genre.
Yeah.
Except for I don't like hard rock, like screaming.
Pantera
yelling.
and stuff.
Yeah,
I can't do that either.
No.
But no, I can be at home tapping my foot to anything.
Anything?
I'm comfortable. Yep.
All right. Anything at all. Anything at all. So,
Yeah,
like, if
well, now that I've been in your presence for
Yeah.
almost a year,
Yeah.
I've started having flashbacks to the 80s and the early 90s.
Yes, yes.
And I didn't really realize that I knew so many words to so many songs from back then.
it was a magic time. really
It was magic, wasn't it?
It was a magical time. It really was. And the kids today have no idea.
This is going to really age me, but I grew up and I graduated in 1990 from high school, so I liked
Seriously, gonna age you? I graduated in '85.
but I liked Poison and
There you
those
go.
kinds of bands.
Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that.
Love
Yeah.
that.
Did you ever see Poison?
Yes.
Poison is one of those bands that are so much better live than they have any right to be. They were having fun. They nailed it. They still sound the same. They cared. And they're one of those bands. It's just if you ever get a chance, go, because they're great. They don't let you
Wow.
down. They don't mail it in. They're really, really good. Very good.
That's awesome.
Very good. Did you ever get a chance to see Poison, Melissa?
A couple times. The last time I did, they were at Muskegon. I think it was part of summer
Yep.
celebration.
Yep.
still.
Ah,
There you go.
yep.
That was a good time. That was a good
Probably
time.
18 years ago or so.
Do you have a favorite Poison song?
I can't remember the name of it, but
Do you have a lyric? We can figure it out.
The girl, she stepped off the bus onto the city street.
Fallen Angel.
Yep. Fallen Angel. Yep.
There we go. We got our first song.
Yep.
Took us a half hour to get there, but we finally got it. There we got it. Yeah. Oh man, but they had so many. It was
An
funny.
unskinny bop.
Oh, well, that's a good.
to it.
Did you know that Unskinny Bop, the only reason they called it that is because they didn't have a title. They loved the music, but they didn't have a title, so they just called it Unskinny Bop as a placeholder, and then when they got done, they just left it there. Do you have a favorite Poison song?
I was a huge Poison fan,
Yeah.
but I can't think of any right now.
In the old man's for.
Oh, the Talk Dirty to Me. The kids, yeah, that was the first time.
Oh, yeah,
that was their
that's
first
always a
single.
good one. Talk Dirty to Me.
Talk Dirty to Me was a good one. Well, folks, we've got one more wine to go here on Pour Decisions, P-O-U-R Decisions on 92.1 WGHN. Chris, tell everybody what this one was real quick, and then we'll come back and we'll give another go around at another glass of rosé.
Okay, what we had was Terrain Rosé by Mary Taylor. She's the importer. It's $18.99. We paired it with the seared sesame tuna and a little bit of sinus clearing wasabi. It was a great pairing. What? What are you laughing at?
Sinus clearing wasabi. I like that.
Oh,
You should start calling it that. Sinus clearing wasabi.
But it was a great pairing, and let's sign off and get to the next one after you do whatever you need to do.
All right, we're going to pay a little freight. We'll be back with more of
Pay a little freight.
Pay a little
That's
freight
it.
on Poor Decisions, P-O-U-R, here on 92.1 WGHN in just a moment.
Stepped off the bus out into the city streets.
Where the shoreline pulses with light and nights sparkle, his voice is a beacon. Jesse Bruce, live on WGHN. Distinct, electric. His broadcast cuts through the air with a neon spark. Jesse likes his drinks cold, and he knows all the players' names. This isn't just a radio show, it's his lifestyle. Bringing the heat to Afternoon Drive. Jesse Bruce Live, weekdays from 3 to 6 on 92.1 WGHN Grand Haven.
Welcome back to Poor Decisions here on 92.1 WGHN. I'm your host, Jesse Bruce, being joined by Chris Weavers from the J.W.'s Empire. We also have Melissa Meyers here. She is from MMG Wealth Management. We see them every day. Melissa, why don't you give a shout out to your staff?
Sure. Shout out to Hallie Urbanik and Maria Witten. And we have a host of other people who help contribute to the thing that is MMG Wealth Management. So shout out to the team.
Chris and I decided this week we wanted to try something different, just have somebody else in here, just kind of pick their brain, get to know them, because the best way to talk to strange people that you don't know, or people that you kind of know, is to have
Not strange people.
strange people you don't know.
She's not strange. Melissa's not strange.
She's not strange, but people you don't know that well, is to have a couple of glasses of wine. And as we often say, alcohol leads to some of the best conversations you've ever had. Okay, that being said, we're up to round 3 in our edition of Rosé All Day.
We have a rosé from Spain. It's called Liquid Geography. It's 100% Mencia.
What?
Mencia. That is a Spanish varietal. And when you say C's in certain parts of Spain, you have to do it with a lisp. So it's not Mencia, it's Mencia.
Mencia, baby.
It's Mencia.
It's Mencia.
Listen to me, it's Mencia.
I tell you right now, that sounds like the American Dream Dusty Rhodes drinking that wine. Mencia, if you will.
So
Mencia.
This here Mencia, it's one of our best sellers. It's so good.
Okay.
And the best part, I'll stop lisping now.
Yes.
Well, I'll try to. Once I start lisping, I can't
It's
stop.
very hard when you
Kinda
flip
like
into that
with-
voice. It's very hard because it just becomes part of your personality. You just need to express yourself from your soul, if you will.
Liquid Geography
Spit it out.
donates.
There you go.
Spit it out. 50% of profits support cancer care, people with disabilities, and other causes that are close to our hearts.
Good deal.
So not only is this an amazing wine at
Yeah.
a great price, they give back.
And what was the percentage? 50%?
50%.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Of the profits or alcohol?
Profits.
Okay. There you go.
So let's try this Mencia a minute here.
Let's
Melissa?
go and have this, Melissa. Maybe we're going to have some of this.
Sounds like Elmer Fudd.
This liquid geography, if you will. American Dream Dusty Rhodes going to have some of that, if you will. Boy, that's good stuff.
Okay, so we're going to pair this with the... God, I can't stop.
All right.
Okay,
So, again, here we go.
what do we think of the Mencia?
Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe
Without a mate.
That's good.
I don't know where that came from.
That's this smells totally different than the other two. What am I getting here, Jess?
This is the beauty of wine. There's so many different ones.
I'm getting very strong earthy. It's just a very natural earthy smell. I'm not getting much fruit. I'm not getting
it's
very
very
fragrant.
light, too.
Yeah.
The
But it's
other
not
ones
heavy.
were-
It's not like a barn. No.
No, all the aromas that I'm getting are very light and delicate.
Light,
what do you
earthy.
get, Melissa? Excuse me.
Yeah, Melissa,
Well,
tell her
I
what.
cheated. I just took a sip.
I'm about to cheat, too.
Yeah,
So the taste is totally different than what I was getting when I was smelling the, what do we call it, a bouquet?
The bouquet.
the
yeah.
bouquet, if
What's
you
the
will.
bouquet?
It's very different.
The bouquet,
So
if you
I
will.
still go back to that. I think like musky, like
There you go.
cantaloupe
Musky,
smell.
baby.
Mm-hmm.
Musky.
But I was getting caramel.
Oh. Wow.
It's very earthy.
Yes, but slightly pokey on my tongue.
It is a little pokey.
Little
on your
pokey on the tongue, but not a big
Yes.
pokey on the tongue.
Nope.
Oh, but that's wonderful, though. And it's different than the other two. It's light.
Yep.
Yep.
Little,
The acidity of the pokey on my tongue.
that acidity.
Let me
That's a
read the
technical
tasting notes.
Tasting notes, if you will. Do you know who I'm doing, by the way, when I do that?
No.
Okay. There was a professional wrestler named the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Okay. And Melissa knows who he is. Anyway, and he talked like this. He would always say, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, baby. He alive and living in color, living on the end of the lightning bolt. When I was a kid, he was one of my favorite wrestlers. And his son, Cody, is a big-time wrestler now.
Really?
And I remember one night I was in a bar with some friends, and I just started doing him, and they thought it was so funny. So now I do him so much. I'll even do him like on the afternoon show. I'll just fade in and out of him, and I'll just say, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, traffic is bad, baby. You need to stay your ass home. Because that's the way he talked. And he was just this large guy. He wasn't very built, and he could just really talk. So whenever I hear anybody talk in a lift, I would think the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
That's super weird.
He was the son of a plumber. He was the son of a plumber. He had the master of the bionic elbow, and this is some good wine. And Melissa's just like, what did I sign up for? Can I get my $3.30 back?
I will tell you, I'm getting an education.
There you go. But no,
Holy, what did I get into?
He was a very, very intelligent guy. He made a ton of money in the wrestling business. And
All right, I might have to Google him.
the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, baby. And then his friends would call him. They didn't call him Dusty. They just call him Dream. Just like he'd get mad, and his friends would hold back. Easy, Dream. Easy Dream. Dream is coming for you.
So this is like a great example of how you can bring two things together.
Exactly.
Wrestling and wine.
Exactly,
I never
exactly.
thought those would go together. But
Exactly.
You are living proof.
There you go. Yeah.
We bring a lot of things
We bring a lot
together.
of things. There's a lot of stuff going in here. And I have 2 college degrees, and she's a new business owner. That being said,
I have a question. Is it still like social district down there, or is that a thing of the past now?
I've never had social district, but I do have an outdoor seating area that's my own social district, if you will.
if you will.
And they will come.
If you will.
If you will. That was his catchphrase, if you will.
If you will.
If you
Is
will.
it?
There
I'm
you
going
go.
to use that. If you will.
If you will.
It's my own social district.
If you will.
I let him just do his thing. He'll get over it in a minute.
If you will. That's just funny you're saying if you will.
Jesse has his own social district.
I do. I do. It's right up here
He's a
in,
legend in his own mind.
in between these 4 inches of cranium. That's where I am. There I am. Oh, God, this thing got off the rails quick. What the hell were we talking about? Okay, so anyway, we all
yes.
like the flavor. It was earthy. Earthy, we like that. So what are we
rosé.
pairing it with?
Spanish rosé.
Fun and games to drop the
If you will.
If you will.
This is going to be an editing nightmare. Okay.
You started
You
it.
started it, baby. American dream of here drinking wine, if you will, with the
Okay.
people. So what do we got over here? This
If
looks
you
good.
will,
If you will, baby.
I
what do
will
we
tell
got?
you about what we have.
Okay.
This here the barbecue chicken flatbread pizza.
Barbecue chicken flatbread pizza, American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. He loved that. I like to, before I have a cage match, I eat like 5 of those. I go down to J.Dub, the brand new restaurant in Grand Haven. I have about 5 of them. I eat the hell out of that. Then I go out and I whoop up on Dick Murdoch. Now, my mother would be in stitches when she hears that. And my dad will be too. Everybody else like, I don't understand what he's talking about.
Who's Dick Murdoch?
Dick Murdoch was Dusty Rhodes' arch enemy. Here you go.
You got a picture of Dusty and Dick together?
Well, they were originally the Texas Outlaws. This is Dusty right here.
If you will, I never
that's
seen that.
Dusty. Now, can you see that?
If you will.
Guy sold out Madison Square Garden 15 times.
Really?
He did.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, no, he was the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, baby. Oh, there you go. See, it just consumes your soul. Once the dream gets in there, you can't shake the dream.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't
just
shake
like
the
my
dream.
lisp and my
Exactly,
exactly. You
exactly.
just can't.
This is
going to
be a nightmare to put together. So we're having some pizza.
If you will.
If you will. If you will.
All right, here we go. Not being able to get out of character.
Mm-hmm.
If you will.
And then Melissa's thinking, I can't believe I work next to these people. That man is crazy.
Okay, this is a very old, it was done almost 2 hours ago, barbecue flatbread pizza.
Flatbread
Getting
pizza.
better with age.
Pizza. It's better with
Well,
age.
I
Yes.
don't know. It looks kind of dry and
Yes.
weird. But when it's fresh, it's delicious.
It
They've
is.
got the appetizer version, the happy
Ain't nothing
hour
wrong with
version.
happy hour.
Nope. We like us some happy hour, if you will.
If you will.
Anyway, it's barbecue sauce, white meat chicken grilled, caramelized onions, bacon, and cheddar jack cheese.
Well, that sounds like all wonderful stuff. Let's rip into it.
If you will.
If you will. Okay. Could I have a little touch up?
Yeah,
Just
I need
good.
one too. Poured you a little heavy on that, Melissa. Hope you don't mind, if you will.
If you will. All right.
Okay, where were we?
We're going to have to take a bite of this pizza. This looks good. It does smell good still.
Caramelized onions instead of the little red ones.
That's yummy. Mellow and yummy. And everything's better with bacon,
It's true.
if you will.
If you will.
I just swam with pigs.
What?
I was in
Why
the
are you
Bahamas.
swimming with pigs?
It's an activity you can do.
What?
Why are pigs swimming?
Where the hell did you come from with that?
They swim.
You can swim with pigs? Where did you swim with
Do
pigs?
our pigs, U.S. pigs, swim?
I think, yeah.
All God's creatures can swim. My mother always taught me that.
What the hell?
Where were you swimming with pigs?
Bahamas.
You went swimming with pigs? Big pigs or little pigs?
Oh, they were all sizes. Mama, her name was Princess. She was 16 years old and weighs over 700 pounds.
Oh, my God.
This is a massive creature.
The wine has
And
just
all of
hit
the pigs
Melissa.
that they
The
have for
wine has
their-
just hit Melissa.
They're good.
It just hit. It just hit. That was the okay. Well, I know people because my friend Chelsea at the library.
the switch.
She swam with manatees. She swam.
Swimmed?
Grammar. Swim. You know that thing of swim, Jesse. They swam, baby. You're gonna do me. Get the grammar right. It's very cool.
I would think that you would swim with, like, dolphins or manatees or stingrays or something.
Yeah,
but
I haven't
pigs?
done the dolphins. A couple years ago, I got to do swim, or you hold them, the manatees. So, swimming with pigs excursion, you're actually just feeding them. You have a stick with an apple on the end, and you go like this, and they are like massive, and their jaws are really so you're kind of
Wow.
scared, and there's a little bit of trepidation there, but they take it right off the edge, and then you have to go like this and hold up your hands so that they know that you don't have anything else.
So they don't
to
take
come,
your hand
Yeah, so
off?
they don't come back for more. Yeah,
Oh, my.
yeah.
Well, that's exciting.
Dangerous. Do you have
And
to sign a waiver?
of all the things you could ask, you got to sign a waiver.
Actually, I don't think we did. There was a
Really?
like a sign-in sheet. Maybe there was a waiver embedded in the sign-in sheet.
Well, I swam with sharks, and I had to sign a waiver.
Well, yeah.
If they eat you, we are not
Were you in
liable.
the, were you in the
You can't
States
sue
though?
us.
No, I was
No.
in the Bahamas.
Okay. Okay. Wow. But see, that's the magic of this show, Chris. We get people to talk about swimming with pigs. How big were the pigs?
Princess was 700 pounds.
700-pound pig. You got to swim with a pig.
No,
Was she a nice pig?
She didn't swim. She just ate, so we could all pet her and take our pictures. But Oreo, her daughter, and Ginger, they came out to swim.
Yes.
How big were they?
Oh,
And they
pretty
actually
darn
swim? They've got tiny
yeah.
little cloven hooves. How do
big.
they
But the one
make the
brushed by
water?
me, and they have a strong force.
Really?
Yeah, they're strong.
And as my late grandmother would say, where's the father?
He may be on our pizza.
He might oh, look at her. There she got it.
is on
She
our
got
So
it.
I did the,
Pizza.
I'm a numbers person, so
Yeah.
I did the math. So Princess, who's 16 years old, she's all of the pigs there are from her, and
Yeah.
she has over 20
Get busy.
piglets at a time.
How many?
Over 20.
Wow.
Pigs have 20 pigs at a time?
Princess does.
Oh.
If
Yeah,
you
there's
will.
really-
If you will. Oh, hell, we never talked about how this tasted. Jeez.
We didn't. I'm
No.
just about done with mine.
Okay, let's all right. So
All right,
let's
let's
everybody
get back to
let's
business,
get the back to
if
business,
you will.
if you will. When it hit the caramelized onion and it hit the chicken and the barbecue sauce, it gave me this wonderful sugary pop. Not pokey on my tongue, but
Nope.
a sugary pop. And it brought a level of sweetness to this very, very good dish. Melissa, what did you think?
Very delicious. I think I talked too long about Princess.
Oh, no.
Maybe we need to know about Princess the pig, if you will.
Yeah,
You can edit that
but
out if
I
you
do
will.
love barbecue chicken pizza. And
It
it's-
is really quite good.
And rosé is perfect because, like,
Beautiful.
you know, do we go red with this? Do we go white with this? Pick rosé.
There you go.
Yeah, right down the middle.
Okay. I know you always said you stayed away from pizza, but
It's flatbread.
why did
So-
you decide to foray into that?
Because they make these flatbread dough things already made.
Yeah.
So we can put the stuff on it, stick it in the salamander, and it makes a yummy, delicious pizza.
In the what?
A salamander.
Oh, salamander is like a broiler, over top of the ovens and the flat top and stuff.
I thought you were talking about something else.
I wasn't talking about no livid.
This has been one of the most exciting episodes of our program that we've ever had. Dusty Rhodes made an appearance. We talked about poison. We talked about Princess the Pig. Melissa's doing a little hand gesture. Swimming with pigs in the Bahamas. I mean, we covered so much on this show. And that is what this show is for the community. Just an escape from reality because God knows we need it. And we're having a very good time. All right, Chris, one more time. Review this wine, then list all of the wines that we had. And we'll take this show out behind the barn and put a slug between its ears.
Our first wine, Summer in a Bottle, Provence Rosé, paired with Traverse City salad with chicken.
Okay.
And balsamic vinaigrette. Second up was the Terrain Rosé from the Loire Valley with the seared sesame tuna, which we all thought was a delight. I forgot the prices. Summer in a Bottle is $29.99. Terrain Rosé is $18.99. And bringing up the rear by no means is, if you will, Liquid Geography Rosé, 100% Mencía from Spain. And that was with the barbecue flatbread pizza. It was a lovely pairing. I don't think we really touched on that much because we were so busy talking about Dusty Rhodes.
We would character, if you will. We would character.
But it paired beautifully.
Here's Melissa Meyers, who is with MMG Wealth Management, and she lowered herself into our level of foolishness. And Chris and I are forever grateful for that you slumped down to our level. Melissa, tell people one more time how they can get in touch with you. Just give us a quick thumbnail of what you do.
Absolutely. We are a wealth management firm, and we help people align their money and their values. We want you to live your best life, and we want you to be a blessing to others because we love community, and that's part of our partnership here with WGHN and J.W's, the restaurant, and the wine shop.
There you go.
So, merci, gracias, grazie, and thank you.
Look at her adding all this culture and stuff. Ain't that something? Real quick quiz. Anyway, real quick.
Done it again.
People want to learn more about your brand new restaurant. Where is the best they can go to
My brand new restaurant.
Your brand spanking new restaurant. Where can they go?
jwsfoodandspirits.com, corner 7th and Washington.
Oh, I forgot. I didn't answer your question. You asked me, and then I told you things, and then I spoke in 4 languages.
She's thinking about Princess the Pig. Okay, go ahead.
That's how we roll here.
Yeah.
mmg-wealth.com.
mmg-wealth.com. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another exciting installment of Poor Decisions here on 92.1 WGHN. We'll be back next week, good Lord willing. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that some of life's best choices come from poor decisions.